Good morning, friends. Yeah, it's still morning. I just checked the clock. Brock mentioned that his cake was about gone, so I thought, well, I've got some nanners that I need to get rid of, do up. So I thought, well, I'll make my banana nut bread. So I only had 2 bananas, and it calls for 3. So I did have an apple, so I'm gonna make apple banana bread, because why not? All right, the cats are fighting. I mean, come on, guys, seriously. It's like having toddlers in the house. So inside my container here, I have 1 stick of salted butter. So I'm gonna omit the salt from the recipe. If you use unsalted butter, then you're gonna do a half a teaspoon of salt. So I've got my butter. So I've got 1 cup of sugar. Now listen, y'all, wait, I about used all of my sugar when I made that strawberry jam, and that was delicious. So in here I have half a cup of regular sugar and a half a cup of monk fruit. It's gonna go in. Have you heard of monk fruit? This is something I discovered when I became diabetic. Anyway, diabetic. So it's 0 calories. It's got carbohydrates, but it has sugar, alcohol, so it equals out to 0. So anyway, check into that. If you haven't, it tastes like sugar, bakes like sugar, and it's 0 calories. So I did half and half because he won't know. I use it all the time in recipes and cooking. I use it in my coffee in the morning. It's delicious. You can get it probably any grocery store. I get the big bags on Amazon because I use it quite a bit. Okay, so we've got that sugar and that butter. What a combination. Sugar and butter. Any recipe that starts out with sugar and butter, you know it's going to be a good day. 2 eggs. Going to mix it right here in a bowl because y'all know I'm lazy and I don't like to do dishes. And it all comes out just fine. So here in Southern Ohio, we don't call it spring. We call it mud season. It rained and rained yesterday and rained some more. So it's pretty muddy. So I have given up on the thought of mopping my floors today with the dogs going in and out. There we go. Those 2 eggs now are incorporated. My toaster oven's heating at 350. Now listen, I know I have an aversion to loaf pans. I always bake my banana nut bread in a pan like this. You know why? I just think they take forever. I'm too impatient to wait an hour for my bread. I know it looks beautiful, but at the end of the day, we're all gonna eat it. No matter how it looks. Okay, got that. Now I'm gonna incorporate my 2 smashed bananas. The hardest part of this is not eating it while you're making it. Bananas, this is quick and easy, comes together. This is great for breakfast. I've made it before for the kids for breakfast in the morning. Incorporate those bananas, and then since I only had 2 bananas, I'm going to come in with 1 delicious apple. Peeled, cut up, throw in. Delicious. Give it a stir. Now we need 1 tablespoon. As soon as I find my tablespoon. Wait, is it a teaspoon or a tablespoon? I better look. I'm gonna get the measurements right. It's been a while since I've made it. Okay. It's 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You know me, I don't always have it together. I'm just here for the fun. Okay, 1 teaspoon at a time. 1 teaspoon baking soda. Listen, y'all, I have a whole case of this because you know why? I put this in my bath water. Yes, I put it in my bath water. That and Epsom salts. That's why I look like I do. I'm actually 110. Okay, got that mixed in. In comes the flour. Just dump her all in, it's all right. That was 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I feel like I'm at bingo. 1 1/4 cup. Okay, we're just gonna get your strong arm in there and get all that mixed in together. It smells so good. Now you could add cinnamon, you could add other spices if you wanted to. This is just the basic. Now my basic banana nut bread recipe calls for 3 bananas. Like I said, I only had 2. I didn't have to add the apple, but why not? It'll be delicious in there. Something different. That's the thing about a recipe. You can take a basic recipe. I give you a lot of times a basic recipe. Then you can embellish and enhance them any way you like. You might create a whole new recipe. Now, listen. I love me some walnuts and how I don't measure. So however many delicious walnuts you'd like. I like it crunchy. Mason doesn't like walnuts, kind of makes me sad, my son. So when I make cookies, I have to make some without walnuts and some with walnuts. Okay, that's it. We're gonna put it in his, this is an 8x8 baking dish. I've sprayed it with a little bit of Baker's Joy. We'll put that batter right in there. Thick like me. Oh, listen, friends, we've been so busy at work this week again. I just got to make it through tonight. Now I have my days off. Tomorrow I get to see my niece. She's in from Connecticut. That's where she lives with her husband and her son. They haven't, I don't think I've seen them since before Christmas. So I'm excited to get to hang out with them tomorrow for a little bit, and then they've got to go back. So it was kind of just a weekend deal. She came in for her friend's wedding. So there we go. Doesn't that look delicious? Quick, easy. I've been with you 6 minutes. Banana nut bread with a little bit of apple. Now I'm gonna put that in my 350 degree toaster oven. And my toaster oven, I'm not really sure, so I'll be back to let you know the times. You just want it to bake through, golden brown. You know what to do. So we're back, friends. Look at that beautiful banana apple nut bread. It's all done. I've let it cool for about 10 minutes, about 30 minutes in my toaster oven. So you just want to make sure that that center is set. So ovens vary. So use whatever you want to do. I'm going to turn this out. Look at that, friends. Woo-wee. Because you know I'm going to use my retro cake holder I got here. So I'm gonna just, I'm gonna taste it for you. Just gonna cut me a little square off this corner here. Look at that, friends. That apple, that banana, the nuts. Is it gonna fit? Oh, it fit. Woo! That's what you call about putting a square in a round peg. So we go. Let's give it a bite. You got that creamy banana. The apples are still a little crunchy. You got that walnut. Brock loves it with butter. I like it just like this. It's absolutely delicious. It's perfect to have in the morning for breakfast. Hey, listen, this is perfect to have for any time of the day. Quick, easy recipe. Use that monk fruit so you cut down on the sugar. There you have it, just slid right out of the pan. I'm gonna cover it up. And I'm gonna enjoy my little piece of heaven here. Thank you for visiting with me today. I hope you have a great day. And I'm sure I'll see you this weekend. Bye, friends. Have you some banana.